Abujafo high Gypsy News. Mima Obibia Akwaba. Latest hot news enamede brem. Na ansana and something in Abebano. So we subscribe ya. Bomodi ya say over subscribe. Na like video no give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wofufro so na we be here na wo hu and someone ekoso ewo Ghana memo anam. Afi ye share eye and someone abeto yepno so. Inkuti AS report ya ababetu ya momaiti AS report.
You know, in election 2024, and I was always here discussing the great transformational plan with you. I'll still send you back where we suggested that there has to be a second chamber. We needed to scrap the Council of State and introduce a second chamber where it will be made up of faith-based organizations, their reps, former IGPs, former chief of defense staff, professional bodies, and so on and so forth, so that they, together with the president, will give us constitutional bodies, independent constitutional bodies, their heads, to take away the political polarization of some of these issues. So it is something that we have submitted. We have submitted to the Constitutional Review Committee to take a critical look at it so that we introduce the setting up of a second chamber. The Council of State, in our view, is not performing to the best of their ability. Sarah, the only person in the New Patriotic Party who can convince me that it is not right to remove either a Chief Justice, either an Electoral Commissioner, or the Special Prosecutor will be Akufo Addo and Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. These are the two people, because they understand what it takes to remove someone. Any other person apart from them, I dare say we can consider it as one of those issues, because they understood the issues. Let me even draw in Sophia Akufo, because she established the private person. You understand the case of Charlotte or say, so they understand what it takes. In the case of Charlotte, it was on procurement breaches. So we must get that at the back of our minds. I am also one of those that do not believe that it must be difficult to remove anybody from office. It must be so easy. Sarah, it must be the easiest thing to do. You are incompetent, we must keep you there. You must go with alacrity. Let's break it. Jane Mensa. Do you, in fact, if Jane Mensa was sitting, she would tell you that I will resign. So incompetent, I don't know how she managed to acquire that incompetence. That as a country we sat down for a whole constituency, sir, to be denied the opportunity of exercising their constitutional mandate. I mean, who would accept that? Elsewhere, it would have turned something else. It would have been bloody. But the Ghanaians, you are familiar, we did. So I was expecting her by after the election 2022 I resigned. But you know, resignation, voluntary resignation in this country is not common. Even when it's so clear, people want to stay on. They have to be forced out, and that is what seems to be the case. I am going to petition. I want her to be investigated on fraud matters. Election 2020, yeah? I have called for a commission of inquiry into that election because of some documents that has come to my notice. Is it where she is living? The Laboni or the cantonments. Adjacent property. A property just adjacent to a property. That used to be the property of Ghana Tourism Authority. In fact, the current chief of staff has occupied that property before when he was with the Ghana Tourism Authority. June of 2020, that property was transferred to the husband of Jane Mensa. I've done my checks. I'm yet to see how much he paid for it. And Ghana Tourism Authority knows that there was no way, without any other inducement, that property would have been transferred to the husband of Jane Mensa. The question this morning is, was it given to the husband of Jane Mensa to influence election 2020? The answer is for the ghost. That's why I'm calling for a commission of inquiry. This is a serious matter. See, this country, when issues come, adults that you expect them to speak, they will not speak. Because they have sold this country. They have shared it among themselves. That day of reckoning is coming. You people do all these things, and then when we grow, you come and tell our kids that our parents were smarter than us. Yeah, Mobra. I've been speaking from Monday to Saturday. Always same. That people are in the offices only using pens to change. Sarah, how many times do you come here and do allergy and allergy? You have been doing allergy and people in offices using pens to do allergy there. Theirs is better than our allergy and allergy. Election 2020 gave us 4 different results that has been enumerated by panelists here. Who will do that? Election 2024, we were saved by grace. If anybody told you or continues to tell you that the peace that we are enjoying today is as a result of any credible elections that was organized, it's a palpable falsehood. We were saved by grace, simplicity. But now there should be blood flowing. But the levels of defeat was such that there was no need. That's why I get worried, and I get surprised, I get shocked, I get flabbergasted. When I hear protocol say that 2029, Mahamadu Bawumia will win an election, and I ask myself, have they taken note? Have they analyzed what really got the NPP out of office? It's not a child's play. The way and manner they behaved in the last 8 years, I tell you, I'm very surprised we still have a country called Ghana. They came to loot. They looted the state beyond comprehension. And so Jane Mensa, beyond that election 2024, as we speak, you know there's supposed to be a rerun in Pandai. What necessitated that? Jane Mensa recruited returning officers who were so recalcitrant. They don't respect any laws of the land, electoral laws. So they decided to do whatever pleased them. For which reason there is a rerun. Remember Ablekumanov? There had to be a rerun. What happened in Obuasi East? What did we not see in Sawama? What happened in Dome? What about Damongo? Okaikwe Central? And several places. Look, before the elections, you remember Pusiga. We discussed the matters here. 138 names were transferred from Tamale Central and Salarigu to Pusiga. When we asked the electoral commissioner, some few months to the elections, every release from them, they stated our system is robust. In the midst of the robustness, 38 names were illegally transferred. When we asked, there was a software called liveliness that was not present, that necessitated that. What about the BVD machines that got missing, that they lied? That we found in Isawam. We are going to do a comprehensive expose on the matter. Area that Alan Kyeremanteng was voted for, he has 0. Protocol is people. And you are still supporting Mahamadu Bawumia. What is wrong, protocol?
What is wrong with you?
Has somebody deceived you? It's serious matter. So, Jane Mensa, what will she be waiting in that office for? But like you said, it's a constitutional provision. Someone has petitioned, the president has forwarded it to the chief justice. The chief justice is supposed to go through it. And I agree once again with Addo, if there is nothing in there, you don't have to force it. But if there is every reason to establish that problem first against and get the committee to boot her out, nothing stops you, like it was done to Tokoro, which I supported 100%. I will support it today and tomorrow. We must not be afraid to fire, hire and fire. Manchester United, this is about their 8th coach or 9th coach. You hire, the person is not performing, you fire. They are not here for jobs. So Jane Adokwe Mensa, having given us all the beautiful letters when she was with the IEA and being given the opportunity to serve and giving us this. What else? But you await the outcome. We are wanted to be investigated on this land matter because the state needs lands to embark on development agenda. And the Ghana Tourism Authority must also not sit down. How you allow this thing to happen? Our state institutions are failing. This morning I've already exposed you what the national security people have done with the sacks belonging to Cocoa Board, which I'm going to follow. I think they are the enemies of the state. The state institutions are the enemies of the state. I will flash all of them out. Now you come back to Kissi Agyabeng. The very day he organized that press conference and said, I'm Kwanoma, but they may cry about for the that day he should have tendered his resignation. Because what he sought to do was to give up. Because that day he accused the judiciary of not helping him to succeed in some of the cases. So what else was he doing in the office? He should have left. Nobody is asking you to sacrifice yourself for anything. We are giving you a job and you are being paid. If you cannot do it, which you told us through that press conference, you leave the scene. There are many people who want to work. What pains me is that in the midst of all this, the person that is laughing, who is happy, is Ken Ofori Atta and all the criminals under the household administration who are supposed to be prosecuted. They are laughing. They are happy because in their mind we are going to over-concentrate on this back and forth. No. This matter will be just put under the banner and then concentrate. We are so focused that Ken Ofori Atta, having led this country to borrow $13.5 billion, using part to go and dig a hole, bringing in SML, and all the communities will not get away with this crime. Does it not surprise you? The person has even run away from his own motherland. He has run away. He has run away. So what evidence? Someone sang the song, I need no other argument. I need no... what argument do you need against protocol? That the people came to steal. The finance minister that led us in these investments has run away. What else? What else, Senator? The last time I petitioned this OSP, you remember? Me, with my meager income, LBB collapsed my business. Me, I used my money to support the party. They came, they collapsed it. The small that was left, or that is left, to be given to my children, I decided to take part, to go and do investigation. Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia willingly went to Asante region and said that he donated more than 300 brand new pickups to the MPP. So now you and I know the salary of a vice president. Is that not the case? So quickly, fortunately I did mathematics, elective maths. My last paper was on the 8th of December. I remember that day very well. It was raining. And I had A in elective mathematics. So I put pen to paper. Commerce, obviously, to be A. Understand? So, the thing is that when I did the mathematics, even if Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia decided not to touch a cent of the salary, he couldn't buy 10 of the pickups. So where did he get the money to buy the more than 300? Now I heard a lot of arguments. Donors. The Political Parties Act is so clear that you cannot have foreigners contributing to our political discourse. Even the local donors, we are supposed to know. I did all these things together with the Bachman and lawyer Pierre Dankwa. We submitted this petition to you. The courtesy, the common courtesy to even engage us. This OSP has decided to go mute. That is why Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia is campaigning. That's why he's campaigning. And that's why I asked, has protocol been jujud? It doesn't look good. Now, Bible raises a critical issue. He says, you, Kissi Agyapong, you are corrupt. Direct. You want to investigate yourself. When you invited Pebu, you said he should come and assist you. He is supposed to come and assist you. If I'm to assist you, I can decide not to even assist you. I had the courtesy to come to assist you, then go and bring junior ranks to come and do your bidding. You want to flex muscles, you want to show power. What power? Do you have power? The office you went didn't see Matrami this picture. Any office that you go to and you see pictures of the previous heads must ring something in your head that today you are here, tomorrow you are not there. So you don't have that power. That you want to turn the whole heat on Martin. Are you investigating matter on corruption or corruption-related offenses? The answer is an emphatic no. The only arrest we expect Kissi Agyapong to do is to go after Ken Ofori Atta and all those that stole our money. I'm not doing that. I want to say Skaniko. The money is with them. What pains me is that another Easter is going to come. They will send some to quote. You are chilling with the girls everywhere. Is that not the case, Senna?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, protocol. He has been chilling. Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia has been giving him money. He has been chilling. That are the way some people are suffering the position that you have the vim to defend Bawumia. And you know when he say, I'm telling you, it's very difficult. But we will not allow anybody to take the people of this country for a ride. The office itself. Once again, we have provided something to the constitutional review. We believe that we seem to have a lot of institutions that seems to be fighting corruption. If the office is going to be there, we want them to align all the other institutions, Iyoko, Shraj, and make it one and have one legislation. So that if we are going to appoint one anti-corruption czar, who will be independent of the Attorney General. That is our position. But under the current mix, if you say you are going to leave it there, you must scrap it. Because this office that we have expended close to $1 billion is even more than $1 billion. I heard that Yakwet to say that, oh, as for the office has to be there, his presence can even deter. What has this attorney OSP deterred? He is supposed to put in place policies to deter. Can he show me one policy that he has put in place that deters anyone from engaging in corruption? The answer is an emphatic no. So what is he doing there? Now to add insult to injury, he has another backing vocalist called Sammy. He is in charge of strategic research communication. Nothing he does is strategic. Nothing is that he does is informed by research, and the communication is even worse off. Peddling lies. He's being paid by my tax. I don't need that office. I don't hate Kissi Agyapong. But if it must be done, it must be done well. What benefit are we getting from that office? The last time he was asked to investigate Cecilia Dapa, more than 200 Ghanaians petition. What did he do with that? He destroyed the case. At the point he told us that, oh, had to do with money laundering, and money laundering fell outside his realm, so he was giving the matter to what? Iyoko. Have you heard anything again? Now you have people even telling us, preaching to us, that Sisi Ladapa never did anything wrong, and that she was well to do. She organized the funeral. The funeral was that big than a two for Kwaku Annan. She had more money, millions of dollars. When he had been given the opportunity to drain the Odona, I told you Odona, he had made wild and given 2 million cedis to my boys in Alajo, and given them so bad that they would have cleared it. It would have been so. $48 million we invested, said Odona is not cleared. Why do we do this into ourselves? Don't we love this country? Or want to sell the country? If they want to sell it, they should tell us. But the way among people that are put in charge of the state decides to shorten all of us is amazing. At least you will chop small from your website, but you don't have to eat within. You don't have to use left, right. That is what has happened. I'm very grateful to those that have petitioned. I will encourage more people. If anybody, you know anybody in any institution, maybe petition. Let's clear all the bad ones out. Don't go and petition to remove Addo anyway.
I haven't done anything in part.
So that we will have serious minds, patriotic citizens manning our various institutions. Not that we lack them, we have them. We have them. We have people who really want to work for this country to develop it. Because we travel around. Sometimes when you go somewhere and then they call you a Ghanaian, you don't know whether to be proud or not to be proud. Because if you look at the resources that you have back home and what they have, and they are called developed country and you are called a developing country, it beats your imagination. The only difference between we as Ghanaians that are described as developing and they that are described as developed is that they are honest, we are not honest. We are not honest. We are not honest. So we give monies to people and they shortchange all of us. We put people in various institutions, they don't work, they create the impression that they are working. But I want to assure Kissi Agyabeng that the fight is on. We will deal with the matters. And Martin is also a lawyer, and I'm happy I heard him say that he would sue them for malicious prosecution. I agree. He has to. He has to. And to the military officer, people who are giving military attire and you think that you are baggers. The mere fact that you are wearing a military attire does not make you above the law. You went and said stupid to Pebu. You wanted Pebu to carry this words into his hands and go home and go and tell the wife and children. He also turned around and said, you are also stupid. They don't like being called stupid. But he wanted Pebu to go to the house and cry over being stupid. No, it doesn't work like that. It's fast. I don't believe in that principle that said, if you slap this left cheek, turn the right. Are you mumu? If you turn the right and slap and then you become a dumb person, who caused it? You slap left, give it to the left, the same left, right. There will be peace. So, Sana, on that note, we await the Chief Justice. We will be in this country to follow this discourse. I'll end it here.
And because you were narrating how you had to, they brought you your boxer shorts. Did you change eventually into your outfit?
I was lucky. I didn't change. You see.
So how did you get out of the NIB facility? How could you?
Yeah. So to make a long story short, eventually the arguments, even though I was in custody, the arguments continued. That's engaging the OSP. So various forms of engagement. And then eventually he saw the illegality, the folly of what he had done. So they had to let me out. And very soon we'll show. Look, Mr. Kansei, I'm showing you what the mandate of the OSP is. Corruption and corruption-related offenses means then they've listed them. This, their section 69(3) of the OSP Act. It's not part of Kissi Agyapong's mandate. He can't investigate obstructing an officer of the OSP. It's not part of the mandate. It's not part. Do you see in recent times, was it not when Cecilia Dapa's matter came up? He said he had no mandate to do money laundering. So he returned Cecilia Dapa's money. Of course, he will say it's the judge who ordered, but we all know that he didn't fight enough. That's why. Then, just 2 years on, the NPA case comes, and then he's doing money laundering, ostensibly to allow them to escape. After saying Cecilia Dapa's case, you don't have jurisdiction in money laundering. Maybe you go to court for a clarification. You don't go. So how did he get power 2 years on to now say that in the NPA case, he's doing money laundering? I see it as a ruse to allow, what do you call it, those charges for them to be exonerated.
That's how you see it?
Yes, that's how, and I have grounds.
In
Has
the
he
National
shown us?
Petroleum Authority case.
Yes, you see money laundering charges there.
Yes,
Pull
it's
it
one
up.
of them.
Let Abdallah, producer, pull it out. Number
It's
two,
there.
you go to the Ofori Atta case, SML, you see causing financial loss. Causing financial loss. I'm brandishing the law here, Section 79 of the OSP Act. Causing financial loss is called Section 179 of the Act, 29, the Criminal Offences Act. And for viewers, we no longer call it Criminal Code. Its name has changed, Criminal Offences Act.
Yes.
So that's for the Attorney General. Yet, if you check the Ofori Atta SML matter, he's charged them with plenty of offenses on causing financial loss, also to cause them to be exonerated. So now, let's go, Mr. Okansi. I have said Kissi Agyapong is corrupt, and he thinks he can show me. I'll show you just a little bit. Let me show you this letter.
When you made that statement, I asked that if you have evidence, if you are called to answer, because we here cannot support with evidence what you are saying.
I'll just show you two cases.
The burden of proof is on you.
I have more than 10, but I'll show you just two because we don't have time. Number one.
The burden of proof is on you.
Let me go ahead.
Yes.
So, Okansi, look, 3rd November 2023. After Kissi Agyapong had exonerated Edubuahin, and I'm still to sue them. I'll sue them on that matter separately. I'm still doing the research. Okay, it doesn't matter that it's 2 years.
You're actually going to sue?
Yeah, I'm suing because he says influence peddling is not part of our laws. But go and check. The director of prosecutions at the OSP, Dr. Isidore Tufo, all his students he's taught all these years. He teaches them that it is influence peddling is part of the law. Today, he's director of prosecutions in the OSP, and Kissi Agyapong is telling him that there's no part. I mean, what I mean is that we lawyers generally have understood that influence peddling is part of our law. But Kissi, in order to just free Edubuahin, and I'll show you the allegations of what he benefited from that one. But let me start, the one that is written. Please project it. 3rd November 2023, Kissi Agyapong, after saying Edubuahin did nothing wrong, he didn't breach the laws, right? Okay. Now wrote to Charles Edubuahin. He says, you are directed to disgorge yourself of the cash amount of 40,000 United States dollars you received as a gift from the undercover agents who undertook the documentary by depositing the cash sum at the OSP. Cash. Kissi Agyapong is asking for that money cash. OSP, don't they have an account? Why is Kissi Agyapong asking for that money cash? Why is Kissi Agyapong asking for that money cash? Has Kissi Agyapong revealed to us that he asked Edubuahin to bring the 40,000 and Edubuahin didn't bring it? Which law did Kissi Agyapong use to make that demand? Which law did Kissi Agyapong use? Look at him. Look, Mr. Okansi, I won't put out. Anyway, he signs publicly, so his signature is out there. This is it. He signs documents publicly, so that one, that's it. You see, that's one. Number two, the corruption
there
case.
was something that you were showing, which were
yes, I saw the letter. He signed it. This is his signature. Has he ever disclosed to the public that he asked for the cash sum of 40,000? Which law was he using? Where was the money going? A public officer, you are saying they should bring you $40,000 cash. Kissi Agyapong, does OSP have bank accounts or not?
As we are working to
answer. Let's go to case number 2.
But this document, you checked with your sources, it is from the OSP?
Yes, you can ask Charles Edubuahin's lawyers. They wrote him a stinker. And then Kissi Agyapong recoiled. They wrote him a stinker. On what basis? When they asked him which law?
You're talking about is the former deputy
finance minister. The one he took the $40,000 from the sheikh. Then Kissi Agyapong, you wrote and said, oh, no, he has not breached any law. If he hasn't breached the law, why did you subsequently write to him that he should bring you $40,000 cash so that you go and blow it? You thought you will never see it. Let's go to case number 2.
This is it part of what you are putting together as what? Evidence against him? Because as we are independently checking this particular document that you reference, is it
Mr. Kansey, at least I have a bit of...
Is it part of evidence you are...
Mr. Kansey, I don't intend to discuss my petition. Let me go to my case number 2. I don't intend to discuss the petition.
Because you reference...
I like how you have escaped.
Yes, I don't intend to discuss...
some documents and...
I don't intend to discuss my petition. As for the petition, is going live. Now people of Ghana can see. But, okay,
so
I've practiced law 18 years. So for you to think that I can just come and sit down. Mr. Kansey, today is not my first time I've come here. I've been on TV consistently since 2016. So you don't know that, this guy, if I look that foolish, I don't think I would have gotten that longevity. So you should know that when I start making noise, I'm sitting on something. Go to case number 2. Listen, when Attachia, this guy, Kingsley Agyapong, now the one who has replaced Attachia, is Buakwa Saf. He wanted to become MP. And you know what he did? At that time, he was head of scholarship secretariat. So he got some people. I don't need to go into those names. The documents are here. He got this young man to do a smear campaign against him. We'll project that statement. If you are interested in names, you can see it there. To do a smear campaign that Attachia is corrupt, etc., so that Kingsley Agyapong would give him, the young man, 2 scholarships. 2. So that is corruption. A public officer, Kingsley Agyapong, using his office for private gain, etc. Right? Now, the young man did the work. Long story short, eventually alarm blew. So a case was reported to the OSP. So, and of course, the work helped Kingsley Agyapong to beat Attachia, so he won. Yes.
Is this the first issue you referenced? There's a
so as I go on. So as time went on, then they did, yes, that's the letter. That's it. Ask Kissi Agyapong. Ask him.
Okay.
You come and tell the public that there is no case against Charles Edibuahin. Then
the
privacy
content of what you referenced.
This is it.
Is direction to attend.
Just go to the last paragraph.
The special prosecutor.
You are directed to disgorge yourself by depositing the cash sum at the OSP, public officer. You are not saying go and put it in our bank account. You say bring it me the cash sum. He will answer for this. This is just a tip of the iceberg. Let's move on to the case number 2. Let's move on to case number 2. So Kingsley Agyapong got this young man to do a smear campaign and he beat Attachia. Case reported to OSP and then they did the investigations. When this Mark Oliver, the officer, he was going to arrest Attachia. Sorry, not Attachia. He was going to arrest Kingsley Agyapong, the scholarship secretariat boss. Kissi Agyapong stepped in and said, he's my friend. Don't arrest him. Yet you have the statements, they finished investigation, the young man has confessed.
And all this is captured in
so they show that
document?
witness, show that caution statement.
I see.
Kissi Agyapong says, it's my friend. That's corruption. That's not the only case he's favored his friends. There are many cases. So please, don't come and look. There's no time to go into all of them. So we'll create another forum and then we'll go into the cases one by one.
So apart from the 3 petitions, you are putting together a petition.
Mr.
To the presidency.
Absolutely. But I don't intend to discuss the contents of my petition. I want to be a law-abiding citizen.
I won't.
Yes, but I'm just showing you 2 cases. If there's time, I'll show you more cases. So as for corruption, when I say Kissi Agyapong is corrupt, I knew what I was talking about. I mean, come on.
And you're going to, you have documents.
Please show the witness statement. You see the young man say that he did it, Kingsley Agyapong, the MP now, got him to do it for 2 scholarships. Such a case reported. They are going to arrest Kingsley Agyapong. Then Kissi Agyapong says stop. If not, it will ruin Kingsley Agyapong's chances in the elections.
Because I just wanted to clarify something.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Samuel Attachia did not contest the 2024 election, so there was really no contest.
No, the primaries, MPP primaries.
No, he
No,
did not.
He
He did
didn't
not
even
contest.
go for the
That's why I
primary.
just wanted that clarity.
Okay,
He did
yes. So
not-
that was part of the smear
He did
campaign to
not-
get him out. Yes.
He didn't contest the
Yes,
primaries.
yeah, I'll consider that was a smear campaign. They had done the work that he's corrupt. Oh, the public, you can Google and see the allegations.
Okay.
That Atachi is corrupt, excess. So they ruined him.
So
ruined him.
I'll pull through that document you referenced.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Zed and Sonanu,
So I understand you
quickly.
to say that but for Kingsley Agyapong, Atacha would have contested the primaries, correct?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
And then, as we were saying, so what?
So
they
was there
made
merit?
him,
Was there merit that he was actually corrupt? I mean, Atacha. The reason why he
No, but
decided.
he
that's
It's a
another
smear
kettle
campaign.
of fish. The main thing is, as I said, smear campaign.
I just wanted to
Uh-huh.
avoid doubt. That's why. I
So he wasn't. They didn't. After making those smear campaigns, if they believed in it, I think maybe they should have reported to OSP. I don't know about that. The key thing, not that because we don't have time, we just want to get the principle.
Yes.
If you put out the young man's statement, he said he did it for Kingsley Agyapong, so that Kingsley Agyapong, as head of scholarship secretariat, will give him 2 scholarships, which is corruption. So case reported to OSP. Long story short, they are about to do. So Kingsley was going to contest 2024 elections. That's the time they wanted to arrest him. No, that's the one I'm talking about.
Right.
So Kingsley was going to, is he not
I
MP
needed
now?
that clarity.
Yeah, Kingsley is an
because
MP now. Yeah, I
you
think because you were
referenced-
I felt a bit
you
heckled.
referenced the-
Please, Kingsley is an MP now. And the young man says, you, Kingsley, you asked me to do a smear campaign on Atachi, blah, blah, blah,
This
blah.
is captured in a
For
witness
two,
statement.
yes, maybe you can project
Yes.
it. You can project the witness statement.
we're
And this is
going
what
to
the
pull that
first
up right
you
now.
know, when this matter first came out, Kingsley, he will sue that firm of he will sue Joy FM. Ask Kingsley Agyapong, where did the case end? Where did the case end? After, of course, now he's MP, so he's not interested. But they showed him something small. He backtracked. So I'm telling you that this is just a tip of the iceberg. You don't have time. So please, when I say Kissi is corrupt, I beg you, don't come and say that I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just a tip of the iceberg.
Well, that's what his office said.
Yes,
that
so
you
he
had no
stopped
basis
Esiedu from
for-
arresting
for-
Kingsley Agyapong.
See.
Ask yourself, Dr. Kingsley Nyaku's case, the one the MP was caught on camera giving money, etc., the MPP MP. Where is the case? Sammy Daku came and said on air that they finished. They'll file the charges soon.
Alfred, I just
Many
want to-
months
we also
on.
have
No,
time.
no,
We
hold
also
on,
have-
hold on,
because
hold on.
As for the
today
cases-
came from
Gentlemen,
one, I'm not saying
gentlemen,
anything. So I just saw that one is my turn.
It is.
I'm not.
Dr. Tato, yes. So he is referencing some specific documents which I wanted to
No
query.
problem, no problem.
And get a bit more.
Yeah,
detail
and this
into.
one, they-
Yes. So that's what you
Forgery.
referenced.
They
I'll
forged
come
even
back to it.
OSP letterhead.
I see.
Ask Kissi Agyapong. Why hasn't that case?
So that was confirmed.
Yeah, they
that
forged.
there was a forgery.
Yeah.
So you see, Mensa,
So it's
I asked that all of this be
corruption-related
done-
offense, not only forgery. Oh, I'm saying, it's in
Yes.
there. When you go down, you see the young man say, I did it for 2 scholarships.
You
Kingsley
see,
was to give me
this
2
is a
scholarships.
witness statement. So I had all of this done so as to serve as some solid context for the conversation, which is important. Because all what has been happening involving Martin Pebu and the Special Prosecutor's Office has had to do with allegations he has made against the person and some operators within the office, which is being called upon to authenticate. And now it's been established that the office itself investigating allegations against it is even problematic in the first place. Then we have what Martin Pebu was subjected to last week.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.